Hi guys. Okay, so this isn't gonna be my first video, but it'll be the first video I upload. Probably. I don't know. Scratch that. No, it won't. It'll be my second video. I'll upload my original one first once I get it edited the right way. So what I am doing is I am in the middle of a collab with Sweet Siren Co on Instagram. She does digital art. She does digital paper, die cuts, stamps, and other little things like that. This is one of her digital papers. This is from her new upcoming Halloween kit called, I believe, Witch's Gear. I'm not 100% sure, but I will make sure to link it down in the description box below, just because for some odd reason, I just can't remember right now. Well, not for any odd reason. I am very sick, and I'm just not all there. But I printed out all the pages, all the 8 pages that she offers with this kit. So you got this cool, like, two-tone stripey one. Okay, my lighting is very horrible, so sorry about that. There's this one. It's probably going to be upside down to you guys. I'm not 100% sure yet, but there's this one. It's cauldrons and potion bottles. Very cute. There is black cats, witches' hats, and lovely the seeing glass thing. I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm so tired. Spider webs. So I was gonna start a project with this one, so this one's cut smaller. So this will be a different story, different video. There's this one, the white version of that, and I really love how this one looks. It's very, very pretty. They all are, to be honest with you. Little witch's broom and wands, and then of course the funky zigzag sort of acid wash type thing going on here. They're really cute, they're pretty, and I love the design of them. I really do. They're just really awesome. So I can't wait to show you guys what I create with this as part of this collab. So she just wanted some inspiration, you know, like she asked on Instagram the other day, what do you like to do with digital paper kits? And I let her know what I like to do. And then we started talking about a collab later on. So that's what I'll be doing for the first, like, few videos or so. My very first video will not be a paper collection from her. It will be a different paper collection off of Etsy that I will also link in that description box, so you guys can have that information. But today, well, tonight, because it's nighttime where I'm at, I'm in my basement. This light, I have one giant, like, bright light above my head. So if you get shadows, I'm sorry, I can't fix that. That is the only way to get light in this room. So it may get a little annoying, just a heads up, but I will try my best later when I get a little bit bigger to accommodate that. But today, I wanted to show you how to make some ticket embellishments. So you can buy tickets from the Dollar Tree or whatever and use those, but I wanted to show you how to make them on your own if you don't want to go buy them, and if you want the paper to match your project. So I know this looks like it would possibly be like a 12 by 12, but it's not. It's let's see, It's an 8.5 by 8.5. That's what it prints out as a digital. We are going to cut this one at 1 3/8 of an inch. Put this little guy off to the side. Move that out. Put that off to the side as well. We'll put it over here. Different side. So, right now, we just have our lovely plain strip. Let's see if I can adjust this down real quick for you guys to see. Just a little. One second. Okay, that's a bad shot. That's gonna be edited out. The hell handle? You know what? I don't even care. Move the handle, you get the shot you want, okay? Alright. Okay, so tell me if you can see that better. Okay, so there's our strip, and we are gonna, what you can't see is I have a lovely little grid right here. So at every 2 inches, I am gonna mark it. But we are going to start right here. So we're going to go over an inch, and we're going to mark every 2 inches after that, because I want it to look like it got like ripped off or something, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm horrible. I'm using my Cricut pen. I really need to not use that, but it's okay. So you'll need your paper that you want to use, and you'll need a hole punch. That's really it. That's all you need. You don't need any more. It's a real easy project. You know, it's something that you only need one tool for, and I mean, in reality, if you wanted to hand cut the circles out, you really could. It would, you just have to pre-fold, so it's just up to you, because you could always just, you know, fold it and then cut half a circle out, and it would make your little circle for you. So now that we have these marked at every 2 inches, we are going to take our hole punch, and we are just gonna half it, not do a full circle here, just like so. I want these to be fat tickets, just so you know. So the preference is really up to you, and obviously, you know, everybody's gonna like something different, so it just matters on you. It really does. It's just how you prefer it to do it. So I'm just going across every line. I did that one a little too deep, so that's gonna bother me, but that's okay, because I'm just showing you guys what to do. So we are just gonna go all the way, sorry, all the way on these lines, and just continue through. Okay, so now I know it doesn't fully look like a ticket strip, but if that helps, there's our ticket strip. So what we'll do now is we're just gonna fold right there on each one. Just line up the circle, half circles, the best you can. They're not gonna be perfect, and that's perfectly okay. You will hear me say that a lot because I hear so many people get criticism for things not being perfect. That is probably just going to be so annoying to hear me say that you're going to hate me. I hope not, but you know what I mean. So I probably could have lined those up a little bit better, but that's okay. Now, if you wanted to make it look like they're perforated, you could easily they have these like things in sewing that is like for tracing, a little tracing wheel thing, but they puncture the tracing paper or like the pattern paper. You could easily get one of those and just run it over real quick. It's a easy little tool. I've done it before. I don't know where mine is, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. But yeah, so here's our little ticket strip, you know, and you can decorate this however you want, you know. It's just supposed to be easy and fun. You know, I was gonna stamp it so it says Happy Halloween across it because I found a cute little stamp at the thrift store that would just be so perfect for it. So let me grab that real quick. It's funny because I have no idea where my acrylic block is. So that kind of sucks, but that's perfectly okay. So this is called a Happy Boo to You stamp or something like that. It's from Imaginesque, or however you say that. It is one clear rubber stamp. I got this for 50 cents or a dollar from my craft, not even my craft store, my thrift store. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it on its clear little backy thing and stamp it like that. It has a cute little spider. It's super adorable. I'm just gonna ink this. I am just using Little Inker by what is this called? By Hero Arts. Like I said, I don't know what happened to my block, and I'm not gonna go searching for it at this direct moment. So this is okay with me. I really don't mind. We'll just do this. It's the perfect size, which is why I really wanted to make them this size. I wanted fat little stamps. So there's our first one. It says Happy Halloween. I don't know if you guys can see that. Happy Halloween. And you can embellish this and use it as like you know, like a bag topper or something. It'd be really cute to do that, especially if, you know, the bag was just like perfect sized right there. Or you can just cut them and use them like that. You can always cut them to individual. And that's eventually what I'll probably do, is I'll cut them as individuals and use them as more things on my next few projects for this paper kit. So that's always fun. So we're just gonna, you know, zigzag that to kind of go with our zigzaggy paper. We're even gonna do the half strips. I'm just gonna do those last. Now, eventually, I would love to get one of those stamp pads for alignment because that would make things so much easier. But for now, I'll freehand. This is really simple. You can do this with any paper you want. It doesn't have to be Halloween paper. You can use this for any type of project, really, or, you know, just whatever you like. tickets are really fun to use for anything really. So even if you just wanted to make them and then give them as Happy Mail, handmade embellishment type deal, handmade die cuts, this would also be fun to use. So I did not need to ink that end, but that's okay. That is perfectly okay. Alright, so we're going to angle this one. Alright. Okay, so I'll clean my mat off when I'm done this video because I forgot to bring my little cloth with me. So you'll see ink there. But yeah, so here's the little ticket strip. And I'll cut off, you know, these things. Like these little ones off the sides. So like this one's probably not usable, but as a full strip it is. This one is very usable because you could just stick it behind something and have it poking out. You don't have to have a full ticket, you know, for that one. But you get 3 tickets, 3 full-size tickets with an 8.5 by 1 3/8 strip. 3 full-size ticket. It's great for a small project, and that's why I chose it, because I'm working on smaller Happy Mail type things. I am also going to be working on a card for a swap, and I'm working on a Halloween swap as well. So I'm really happy to be doing this collaboration with the Sweet Siren Co. and to continue to show you guys other fun things to do. So there's this strip. We can take one of the other ones. We can make one more. Guys. Let's see. We will use the Prettyful spider web paper. Which reminds me, there's a spider in my basement right now, and it's like near my feet. Like, not totally close to me, but sorry if I say like a lot. It's a habit that I really need to break. It decided to crawl down my wall. Again, I'm in my basement, so that really sucks. But my house is also really old, so we just get a lot of creepy crawlies in this house, and sometimes it's just overwhelming for my anxiety. Like, I'm normally really good with bugs. I can squish a spider or whatever to a bug, any type of bug or arachnid or whatever. But for some reason, with how my anxiety's been lately, I cannot handle them. I just can't. So I've been making my husband squish him, and he's like super afraid of spiders, which is hilarious. So yeah, so 1 3/8. Put that off to the side. We'll pull our little strip out. Oh, there's a little tree bug in here. I got, yeah. Alright, so this one we'll just do right on the money of 2, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. And then we'll just have a small little bit at the end there. Okay, so we're just gonna have this one I'm not doing nearly as deep as the other one. Trying not to anyways, because it looked horrible and it messed with me. So on the corners of this one, since you did do it at 2 inches and 2 inches and 2 inches, you will chop the end bit off as well, so that way it looks like a real ticket right there. So there is our ticket strip. So there we go. And these ones I'm just gonna cut. I'm not even gonna leave them as a strip. Find the center to the best of my ability. Okay, so we'll have a little extra bit that just flew over there somewhere. But kind of hard to see, but here's our little ticket bits. If you decide that, you know, you didn't make it deep enough for the single cutting like this, just take your hole punch and go back over it. Because sometimes it looks funny and sometimes it doesn't. So like this one, I barely nicked the edges on. Just barely nicked the edges, apparently. So I'm just going to go back over those two and fix them as well. Shoot. Okay, good enough. Alright, so there's our cutesy little ticket. And the best part about these is, like, if you're a beginner crafter, these are great. They really are. They're some of the easiest things that you can make. You can even just do single ones. You can cut yourself a rectangle to the size of that you desire and just hole punch the corners in reality. I just like doing the strips because you get multiples at once and it saves you a little bit more time than doing one by one by one. I have a Cricut Explorer too, so I could easily just cut my own ticket embellishments single like that if I really wanted to. But I don't want to use my Cricut for some of my stuff just because I want to be able to give people options if they don't have that, because a lot of people they don't have those, and that's just not fair to everybody who wants to craft. So this is my option. And I hope that's okay with everybody. So to fancy these ones up a little bit, I'm going to take my Cricut pen. I'm horrible with this pen. I love it so much because it has a beautiful felt tip point. And it's a fine point. It is a 0.4 tip in black. And I love it. It won't focus. There we go. A little bit. Yeah. So, this little guy. You could easily, you don't have to be artistic at all for this. You don't need drawing skills, nothing. Just little tiny lines going down. Honestly, the more mix, match, length, and ziggy movement, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. The more sloppy it looks to me, the cuter, or I don't know, better it looks to me. I mean, because that means that you took your time to do it and you put a lot of care in your project, and that's me all the way. So it's not much. I hope you guys can see that, because I can't zoom in, so I'll bring it up to you. There we go. So I don't know how that looks to you guys, but to me that looks super cute. And then if you wanted to, you could stamp it with whatever you want to stamp it with, you know. you make these big enough, they would be really cute tags. So you could punch a hole through it and put a little ribbon. They'd be cute tags. So, I mean, it's really just up to you. You can give it a border, any type of border you really want. Doesn't have to be a stitch border. It could be a pattern border, or if you have a stamp that's like real tiny and fine or something, you could, I don't know, even do a pattern on top of the pattern paper. That would be really cute. So there's another one. You could, so we'll just do a couple of these different things. You could also do this. Actually, if you have scrapbooking scissors, they make a pair. I knocked over something. I don't know what it was though. Ooh, yuck. Okay. Sorry, that scared me. Okay. So they have this like small scallop edge. They even have one that looks more like a stamp too, like where it's more square and then, you know, like a cutout. I can't find my pair. I don't know. I have way more pairs than I should. This is only a little bunch, and the other bunch is packed away, so somewhere in a box. So I'm just gonna take these just right at the edge, just so I get that sharp square edge that I want. Okay, these haven't been used in a while, so they're not that sharp, and I feel kind of bad, but that's okay. I'm doing the best that I can. What if I do it the other way? Not that way. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I'm out of frame, and I'm sorry, but that's just because I'm trying to get these things to work. I want them to work. I want them to work so bad. So, that's my weirdness. I'll just keep going over something until it turns out the way I want it to. Or I'll scrap it all together and give up. That's the horrible part. I get frustrated real easy. Okay. So let me just get the little edgy bits off. Okay. So if you take this pair, scallop, and you push it right to the edge of your ticket, like where you could still see your clean cut edge right here, and you just cut with the sharpest part of it. Mine haven't been sharpened in a while. If you're wondering how I sharpen them, I take tin foil, and it actually helps a lot. I learned that trick from an older woman who was very, very sweet. But yeah, so there is like our little ticket rip type deal, and you could do that with the other side too, obviously. So there we go. So there's that lovely little ticket, and I have purple ink, like lavender ink right here. Okay, I know it looks pink right here. It is not pink. I don't know what happened with that, but that's just what it is. It looks a little pink when you're inking at first, but then it's more like a really light purple, so I mean, either way it works for me. I just like the color of it. You can use a more dark purple. I've been doing like Pastelloween type stuff, So this works great for what I'm doing. Okay, so there's our little edged ticket. Not bad. I dropped it. I think this one I'm gonna ink in black, and I'm just gonna leave this one as is. I'm just gonna ink it, and I like the shape, so we'll make it look a little more spooky. Some spooky stuff. If you hear any random noises right now, my cats are coming in and out of the cat door, so sorry. Okay, and I'm just gonna smear this all across. You can do it as much or as little as you like, just to kind of grunge it up a little bit. But there is that ticket. So I showed you 3 different ways to cut your tickets, make your tickets. I don't know if you can see that. So you got your Halloween ticket strip that has stamped that says Happy Halloween. We have our edged ticket, like it was freshly ripped. We have our bordered tickets. We have a regular, more full solid line border, and then we have a stitched border. And yeah, how fun is that? Sorry guys. It's cold down here and I'm not wearing a jacket. I got way too hot upstairs and just wore a tank top, and now I'm cold, so I'm gonna end there. But again, this paper collection is from Sweet Siren Co on Instagram, and she also has her own Etsy shop. I will link that down below. This paper collection will be coming out on October 1st, and I believe she also has a discount code for 50% off for the first certain amount of orders. I will put all that information down in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching. Blessed be, peace out, and have a great night, guys. Like and subscribe. Thanks.